The Anglican Bishop of the Diocese of Tasmania in the province of Australia, the Right Reverend Richard Condie, has said that the Global Anglican Futures Conference started and has gained ground over the years after the Anglican Communion for over 30 years embraced the shifting patterns of the world, walking away from the teachings of the Scripture. The bishop made this remark while explaining the Gafcon movement during the Gafcon Australian tour with the Archbishop Foley Beach and Archbishop Benjamin Kwashi at the Hobart Gafcon meeting.
Over the last 30 years, the Anglican Communion globally has been walking away from the biblical foundations of our faith. The presenting issue for the Anglican Communion over those last 30 years has been our views on human sexuality. But the revision affects every part of our life and doctrine. This is just one example of the undermining of the role and authority of the Scriptures in our church. Parts of the Communion been rejecting the Bible as the authority on the ordering of our human relationships and allowing the shifting patterns of the world to affect, influence, and in some cases become what the church teaches. Many of us here in Australia, I think, are very unaware of the things that have unfolded in the global scene over those 30 years. The Global Anglican Future Conferences and the movement that they have spawned is a response to this drift away from our biblical roots. The movement, which is also called Gafcon, now represents 50 million of the 70 million worshipping Anglicans in the world. That's over 2/3 of the worshipping members of the Anglican Communion in the world.